Dwayne Ortiz. I keep on growing Together Nursery. Let me turn this bad boy around. I know you didn't come here for me. Came here to look at some trees. Y'all, what's going on? We almost lost her. It was so sad, y'all. Oh, let me not disturb this nice little bee that's doing some work over here on the Maria Mango. But we almost lost her, folks. Winter tried to take her out, but we said no way. What did we do? I mean, we protected her, kept her nice and warm. Yeah, there's some crispiness still. This branch here, I'm still waiting to see if it'll flesh out or if I gotta cut back. But yeah, we protected her, kept her nice and warm, and now she is gonna bless us with hopefully 1, maybe 2 mangoes. Who knows? Maybe even more. Stay tuned, folks. But the new growth is looking great. Not an easy feat for 9B up here in Orange City. But she's still pushing out some new panicles from the top and from all over. But hang tight. Is it total success? Not yet. Stay tuned. We'll see if we can't set a fruit or 2 all the way up here. But it's Friday. We made it. Yay. What's up? Hopefully you guys can hear me. We got this dwarf moringa that needs to be pruned back here very shortly. It is that time of year, springtime, folks. Spring is here. It is the first day of spring, and we're starting it. We got the workshop, Papa's little workshop over here. We just got some mulch, folks. Yeah, I've been waiting for this for a long time. Nice mound of mulch, hardwood, y'all. Woo, I've been waiting. But finally came in, chip drop finally came through. Yes, I'm gonna spread this stuff all over the place. Good stuff. If you know, you know. And I will be putting it all over. What's up? Thank you for tuning in. We got some herbs in here. We got all kinds of fruit trees in as well. We are always grabbing more along the season. It is just now beginning here. Look at them beautiful tops there. And yes, we even have some flowers. Look at that. Bacopa. Now you can do your own research. I thought it was just a little flower. Spearmint, mojito mint, tray of parsley if that's for you. Different things here and there. I know. You said you don't like the orchids. Not for me. It's not for me. But even the Okinawa spinach is actually coming back, y'all. So hang tight. We got more coming, folks. Dude, it got down to 37, and all we had, had the shade cloth going. I didn't keep the plastic. So for that reason, we have some leaves that don't look the greatest. Slumped over in the morning. I was kind of like, dang it, of course, the last day on that last little bit. So yeah, I could have lost some mango blooms and some fruit back here, but we won't know just yet. Working on my new walking stick. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful, homegrown. That's the new flex, is growing your own walking sticks. And Nature's Good Guys just came in. Beneficial nematodes came in. Yay! It's that time of year again. Got to get that soil right. Peppers and eggplant starts. We're getting some things in. That beautiful purple on that Nancy lily. Look at that. But we got some stuff that needs to be pulled out, moved around. Things are looking good, folks. We barely escaped winter here. I know a lot of people lost a lot of things, and it's unfortunate. It does hurt the whole entire industry. Prices are going to go up. You know, supply will be probably, it's going to be tough. I don't want to sit there and scare you too much, but it is tough. It's a scramble right now. A lot of people are trying to just get their hands on whatever they can because everyone's trying to replenish and get back what they lost. But I see this little lemon zest on the new growth. Got them wavy leaves already, and this one's already leaning. These were left out. I didn't actually do too much. And at that moment, I was like, hey, it's only going to be like 40. Well, yeah, as we know, it's always lower than what they claim here, but some are already flowered up. Walking stick kale. Yep, that's awesome. Yep, grow your kale up there wherever you are. But figs, Barbados cherries, they're all starting to look a whole lot better. This one's already blooming for us, this Barbados here. And we ain't figging around. We got some nice fig trees. Olympian, LSU, GE Miri, which, man, I thought they were cold hardy. And I will show you one, hopefully if we have some time. It doesn't look too great. We also have a nice little Celeste up here that's starting to leaf out. But figs are starting to push out. Even the Asian pear is starting to go ahead and push from that end there. So wakey wake, it is that time of year, folks. Time to get off your behind and plant some food. Multi-grafted mulberries are starting to come out. You got the Shangri-La on the everbearing. I know. And then there's the Thai dwarf in there as well. But we got some things cooking in the books. Things are always working. Like that compost tea, folks. Listen, if you're not doing compost tea now, when fertilizer is going to get real expensive, I don't know what to tell you. I'm a big fan of using this stuff. Do your own research. Try it low and slow. My systems are very simple. Just get some solar aerators, put them up on a pole. Uh-oh, sorry about the noise. We got some action in town here. Drop in all kinds of sweet little weeds and all the crap that you collect from the outside. Brew it up in there. This one's on a 10-second timer, but brew it up in there, dilute it down with some good H2O with no chlorine in it, and use it on your stuff. And you'll find out if it works for you. But so far, so good. And even the Mexicans are starting to come back out. Mexican sunflowers, Tithonia differentialia, right? Some of these mangoes still have not had the full chop. I'm still waiting. You're still waiting. Come on, push. No, this is all done. I do need to trim back. I just haven't gotten to it. So there's still some corpses laying around. Look who's waking up. Little persimmon, little fuyu. Starting to say, I may look dead, but there is life in me. Hang on. Not the greatest shape. I should prune, but we're not going to. I'm gonna leave her. A little chaya. I don't know if that will return or not. Stay tuned. Okay, here we go. So I got a new mulberry. Yay, right? This one is the Chiang Mai 60. Okay, this one's legit. Okay, I got it from Cody Cove. Shout out to you. Chiang Mai 60. Right, I went ahead and got his last one. All right, his last one. It already came with fruit. Good price, good deal, came in very nice. Now, why did I get that? Because I've heard good things about it, but also I wanted to find out if it is the same as this Thai dwarf, right? Do we call the same thing? You know, is it the same fruit? Is it not? I don't know. If you guys are growing both of them below, let me know. I don't know. But that's why I got the Chiang Mai, because it was a little debacle over whether or not this one is assumed to be the Chiang Mai or if this is another one by itself. I don't know. I first heard about the Thai dwarf from Pete Canaris, and then down over there at Mr. Kovalevsky's house. And then I saw it over, I grabbed this actual cutting that is now, I mean, a huge shrub. I got this one from Nick's Edibles. So it was advertised as Thai dwarf, right? Then I was calling it, what, dwarf Thai, but still. You got red berries all cooking through here. And this thing is confused, folks. It doesn't know what to do. You got fruit all the way up there at the top, shooting off at different times, but it was actually frozen back. A lot of these nodes are frozen on the top. I've already trimmed some of these tops over here, but you can see where some of them are sitting there fruiting, other parts are still bare. So maybe it's just going to go through and slowly drip out some fruit. You can see some mature fruits already cooking off in there. Maybe, maybe not. My phone is old, y'all. I'm sorry. I got an old system over here, but am I going to change it for you? No, no. Shangri-La, not to be outdone, is over here putting on its own fruit, her own fruit. These are still green, and what's nice about them is they kind of hide. The leaves will hide the fruit underneath them. That way you can get them, and the birds don't get them. This is a great fruit here, very sweet. And the tree wants to be a tree. We're gonna get some rain? I don't think so. Not today. But things are starting to come back. Others, not so much, folks. But we look at the mulberries. We enjoy these in between because the other things that are still brown and out, like my white zapotes over here, will they come back? I don't know. Being patient. Oh, I see growth. Is it above the graft? Maybe. I'm gonna rub it off just because I want it to be a little bit further higher up on the branch there. But this one's a Denzler white zapote, and we will see exactly if she comes back or not. Cold hardy, but it was a small tree. This one and my Sioux Belle over there, not looking the greatest. So cold hardy, yes, but how cold hardy? That's debatable. Not 19 at a young tree. Now, this one just went in. This one is the gigantic Suriname. If you'd like the Suriname cherry, then go for the gigantic one. The leaves are much bigger, beautiful foliage on it. And the leaves, when you crush and smell them, they're really nice. It's just like the fruit, but it's a beautiful little shrub. I got this one from Adam. Shout out to him. I got 2 plants, and you'll see maybe both of them are already in the soil, folks. They're in the earth. It's a gorgeous little tree. I put it out here in full sun. Although the Mahoy over here will start kicking out, so it will give it a little bit of semi-sun. We got loquats all over the place, folks. I'm dropping them all over the place. These little seedlings hopefully will come back in here and give us a little bit more protection in the winter and in the summer, because we need some shade now. I don't know. I'll do a quick little pan, but this is going to be all full sun now. We're going to scorch out here in summertime. So I'm thinking I'm going to come over here and build some sort of shade, because if not, this little this coop, I went ahead and did a little I did a little shade cloth action in here. That way I can take a quick little breather, relax. All right, get back in the fight, and then we're off again, right? I know some people will think it's blind. You can use it for many different things, right? Here's that GE Neary. And I left it out here thinking, hey man, this is actually a cold hardy, right? You can't kill a fig mentality. Man, all this is frozen back, and where she's gonna re-sprout, I don't know. I know I got some natives in here, right? Florida Bethany grows wherever she wants, but we'll find out where she comes back. Not looking the greatest. I was expecting way better from that fig, and I probably should have brought it in, but we're learning, folks. We are growing together. It's in the name. I mean, am I just going to sit there and lie to you? I know. What am I showing you? The Cas. Costa Rican guavas. I trimmed that one just because I'm not seeing any life, no action. And this wood is phenomenal, y'all. This wood, look at this. I chopped them down over here, and we got them for sale. I don't know, man. I don't even want to sell this wood. This took me 6 years to grow out, and this is beautiful, man. People will travel coast to coast like butter and toast to come and find wood like this to carve into, I don't know, recorders or flutes, or I don't know what you make out of this. But listen, it's a hardwood, gorgeous. We'll make a deal that you cannot refuse. But listen, we got a few of these trees. Is it really good for something? I'm sure it is. I'm going to make all kinds of wild stuff. Slingshots and booby traps. And now we got a bunch of this sea moss. Spanish moss, because of these winds, were gnarly back here the other day. We ain't done picking up, cleaning up over here, but it's that time of year where the cold is behind us, beautiful warmth is ahead, and guess what? We have a fresh start at Redemption. This is all going to be hopefully made into something over here. By who? By some of y'all that are great at woodworking, right? Some of y'all have some real skills, or you have time to whittle stuff like into, I don't know, art. Got a little gas action over here. I dropped in a fresh one. We are planting out here. I'm not taking no breaks. And this year, I done told y'all, we are going to go harder than before. We got to replenish and recoup something, right? Longan, not so much. This was like a seedling or air layer, not a graft, but will she make it? I doubt it. She's been crispy all this time. The leaves are old and strong, but dropping back in here some Meyer lemons, little limon dulce, but slow quad over here still hanging tough. That's why we're going to go ahead and drop some more great little trees, and they're going to be great for protecting that wind. So another little lemon. But this is, y'all, this is where my heart breaks. Listen, we were getting so many. Now we'd have to stare at this plastic one instead. Yes, folks, my Carrie star fruit is gone. Look, and this one's laughing at me. Cute. She's gone for now. Maybe she resprouts above the graft, but she hasn't done nothing just yet. Limon dulce over here. Karen Michelle in the ground. In the ground? Have you not learned anything? I'm stubborn, folks. I am. Little powdery mildew on the very top there on the new growth. Karen Michelle growth, the new growth is beautiful. Now this is Karen Michelle's seedling, so no, it's not Karen Michelle, but that's where she came from, right? Crinkly leaves, nice and wide. The Matt Snow white zapote got upgraded into a 15-gallon. Why? Because it was time. She kept falling over, so that's usually when the tree lets me know it's getting too big for the pot. Malika finally is home. She's like, yes, thank you for giving me a great new start. Get me out of the pot. I'm gonna give her some good nutrients, and maybe, just maybe this year we can get a fruit. Now I just put her in there. I know I probably shouldn't let her hold any fruit, but if she wants to, I think I may just let her, right? Got a few more things over here that are slowly starting to cook on the tree for us. Some mangoes are setting, some are putting out some dud blooms. Some Paris, I see you. Got one little fruit there working. Sorry, y'all, I cannot read that. My eyes and the way my shade is set up over here. Something, yeah. Sorry. We are moving. We'll talk about them here in a minute. We got pollinators, all kinds of them flying around. Try not to mess with them too much. Let them do their thing. Look at that. Gorgeous, y'all. This is why I love what I do. Come out here, protect these beautiful blooms by any means. Now, am I going to tell everyone to go out and build, this wild greenhouse just because you really love this game? Well, that's what it takes, right? But if it is allowed in your area, right? I am not going to tell you to do something. Well, you do whatever you got to do to get this fruit. That's legal, folks. No stealing. No, you ain't coming here. I cannot, I can't afford to give everybody all the fruit like that, And I know a lot of people are like, dude, why am I going to grow all this emergency food when I know you, right? I got you on the emergency contact list. It's like, hey, I cannot feed everybody, man. I mean, not unless you want some Betney tea, right? Look at all the little Shangri-La starting to kick on this one. It was just a stick not too long ago. Now look. Oh, Oh. Telling you, mulberries, they'll put a smile on your face. I know it's easy. I know it's kid stuff for some, but listen, when you lose everything else, there's a little bit of redemption. There's a little bit of fruit that will keep you going, keep you swinging while you wait on these beautiful jabos to kick in, right? Maybe you got some Patanga tubas in a pot because in the ground they would have been DED. That's not how I understand. I get it. But look at that. Blooming, blooming, blooming. All she does is bloom. But will she give us something? I don't know. Lemon zest, number 2. It's putting on a few blooms. I see that. You see that little baby fruit? I see it. First one over there is putting on growth. The one that gave us a fruit last year is putting on growth. And now this one is showing a little bit of hope. Maybe, just maybe. That's why I tell people, if you love a tree, get 2 of them. Just because if it does take a break one year, well, your other one will kick in. Not to be outdone, you got the white mulberry kicking a bunch of fruits over here early in the fight. She's not going to be left out of the mulberry mashup. She's no stranger to the game. I know the one you want to see. I know. Hang on. Let's see if we got some time here. I see you over there. That's the one you've been waiting for. I know. Hang on. We'll count those berries and see where we're at. Depends on time here. Look at this one. This Sugarloaf, y'all. You guys say that she's a bad producer. She doesn't hold any fruit. We got problems on my Sugarloaf. I don't have any pollination problems on this Sugarloaf. Now, is she mine? No, not anymore. My sister deboed it from my hands, y'all. She said, you will take my money and I want this fruit. I said, I got you. That's only blood, though. I can't do it for no one else. That's just her, right? But listen, this is a great tree. I need to get another one, actually. Get another one because that one is worthy of having 2 as well. Super Julie, on the other hand, can she do it? Can she put out a nice little fruit for us? Maybe, folks, maybe. Coconut cream. It would be a dream to have some fruit, even if it's 2 off of this tree, even 1. Give us something because these panicles are falling off over here. I'm cutting them off and I'm not seeing anything holding, nothing sticking. She's a young tree. Yes, she's a young tree, but still, is it possible? Can we do it, folks? Can it be as good as this pina colada that's showing a lot of promise right now? Now, the panicles aren't the most colorful, right? Are you going to judge her based on the lighter pink versus the deep crimson red and magentas and maroons that you can get from none other than the Maria? Oh, can you still get the same deep dark colors? I mean, does that matter? I don't know. Maybe to you, to the right collector, that is everything, my friends. Now, the Maria Mango, does she have any pollination problems? Not that I'm seeing. And I'm going to work out the kinks before it comes over to y'all, because then I know the internet will be like, listen, man, I knew from the jump street she was going to have some issues. No. I'm going to work out the kinks. I'll tell you she's got some issues or not. She does get a little powdery mildew, but she's holding some fruit over here in this 15-gallon. No issues. So powdery mildew, yes, it's there. It does happen. Now, she was out here underneath the beautiful sky. So when those 37 hit yesterday, I don't know what this is going to do to the flowers or the fruit. Will she abort them? Will she hang on? You're going to have to stay tuned. I don't know how many times I'm going to tell you. If you haven't subscribed, shame, folks. All I'm going to say is, do you not want to see what's happening over here? Do you not want to stay tuned to see, can we produce a fruit that we're not supposed to have? Do you want to grow taboo fruit? Why is it taboo? Because listen, we're above the freeze line. Now we know we shouldn't be doing this. Look at this one. Tiny little one. Will it hold? You're going to have to wait, man. I'm telling you. And it's exciting. I gave this one crap last video and was saying, oh, I won't have any Ceci love. And I forgot I have this other one here. So respect, Mr. Campbell. You do have one of the greatest dwarf mangoes there is out. And this is all debatable. Put down below the greatest mango, the greatest dwarf mango that you've ever had. for growing, for production, and for flavor. Overall, the best dwarf. Is it the Ceci? Is it the Pina Colada? Is it the Dwarf Hawaiian? Is it, what is it? What is it? Is it ice cream that flowers and goes nuts and doesn't? You know, you let me know down below which one is your favorite dwarf. And I'm not talking about Snow White, all right? I'm talking about dwarf mangoes, y'all. Let me know. Florigon came out with a couple of little panties, but they all flopped over. Nothing to show, but more growth. And that's all right. That's all right. Sunrise, just sitting there, looking okay. She's growing a little bit, but where's all the big blooms, man? Uh-oh. Is she late to the party? Is that going to be something there? I was expecting something big. That's why I put her over here, because she came out really quick. I mean, she shot up really fast, up potted her. Nothing. Now we wait. I know, it's a patience game. Another little loquat next to the yellow groomy, which took a hit yesterday, y'all. Listen, these leaves, yes, some of them already had a couple of shades of brown, but they took a bigger hit last night. I can see how they're already holding a little bit different today. Things are less perky. If you see your stuff every day, then you do notice it. We got these worms that are falling from the trees once again, and if you don't watch yourself, I don't know if you can see it, if you don't watch yourself, they will bite you right in the back of the neck or where you least expect it. I don't know which, I don't know who they belong to or what they are, but it's that time of year where they will just drop on you. So keep it moving and spray some beneficial nematodes. Still got that one June plum holding. They hold forever, they do. But that's why you got to be careful not to allow these trees to fall over, because when they do, there goes your fruit. Mia said, oh no, que le pasó? It's frozen, y'all. It is frozen, but it's still alive. Don't let it scare you. Well, not that piece. That's a little bit greener there. A little bit greener. Let's see. Yeah, that's still green. It just hasn't kicked out the growth just yet. Oh, my Glen and Ceci Love regrown from the bottom of the trunk. So now you have turpentine, right? And orange sherbet and Namdakmai are dead. Yep. A little birdhouse action. Got that from a friend across the street. He's like, willing to barter. I'm like, well, not for everybody, but anyways. The red hybrid. It's showing where she's coming back from over here. Oh, the red hybrid finally putting on some new growth right over there. The rest of it is still stick-like, but we know she's alive, and I'm debating putting this Sabra back over here in the ground. It's got a great little spot. And yes, I'm letting the radish go to seed. We'll make more. And they're good for pollinators. You see it. You see it. Let's see. Look at that. This is a great space for them. Let them mess around. And look who's coming back. I did not replant this. This came back on its own. This one is Okinawa spinach. I had some over here and was very surprised to see this actually wake up in this area. But listen, folks, 2026 is going to be your year. Why? Because you're going to go hard in the paint and then hard in the yard, man. I don't know what to tell you, but I believe in you. You're going to have to do something. We're at war. Food will be tough. There's already warning you, and I'm not going to go into doom and gloom and sit there and tell you, run, be scared. No, no, no. Don't be scared. Grow some mulberries, right? Trust in the Lord, of course, but get you some trees. Throw them in some pots. Get some herbs. Get something, man. I don't care where you live. And in a balcony, you can grow them in pots. Little Malabar spinach in the patio area. There's no excuse these days why you don't have something to eat in your backyard. You can't eat the grass. I know most of y'all are earthlings. You know, you are hungry. You need real vitamins. And we can't eat mangoes. No, but the leaves may or may not have something in there to help you feel better about yourself. No, listen, there are no right answers besides hard work. Get out there, get your hands dirty. It's springtime, all right? Get some mulch, throw it down. Woo, get some black gold in your life. Listen, folks, it's Friday. We're not done. We're just begun. Come on over and see us. We're at 215 North Sparkman here in Orange City. We get cold here, folks, and a lot of people are quitting, and that's the name of the game. Some of us want to be here. I don't know how easily y'all can see me, but anyways, it's a tough game. And are you going to quit? Absolutely not. You're going to double down just like the rest of us. We're just getting moving. Trees are going to start flowing in. Hang tight, folks. We're going to have a fantastic year. It's going to be even better because you're going to know what goes into your food, and you're not going to be growing or buying as much from the store, right? Yay! Let's do it, folks. Let's grow together. Till next time. Love you. Have a great weekend.